You want to grab 2 packages of these 1-gallon paint stir sticks from Home Depot. I am using a total of 12 of these sticks. Go ahead and just place them right next to each other. And then I'll be using these jumbo craft sticks that also came from Home Depot to glue these together. I am using a mixture of hot glue and this Dollar Tree Fix-All adhesive glue, or you could use hot glue and E6000. And just put as many or as little as you want. I put a lot just to make sure that my sign is nice and durable. Then I'm going to create a fake stain using some brown acrylic paint and just using a baby wipe to apply that paint all throughout. Go ahead and allow that to dry. And I want my sign to be a little bit more weathered, so I just went around it with a sandpaper and just gave the edges a good sanding. Then I had a few pieces of scrap wood. It doesn't really matter what size they are, as long as they are small enough to fit on your sign. And the first one I'm just painting with all blue chalk paint, but you could use acrylic paint since you are painting this on wood. And then for the second piece, I am just painting the top portion with that blue chalk paint, using a piece of blue painter's tape to make sure I have nice crisp lines. Let that blue at the top completely dry, and then use that blue painter's tape to protect the blue at the top, and then painting the bottom with white chalk paints. And then for that third piece, I just painted all white, and you want to allow that to dry. And with that all white one, once it's dry, I ran out of blue painter's tape, so I'm just going to use regular Scotch tape to create some lines going horizontally. And that one piece of wood with the blue top, I'm creating some lines going vertically using a Dollar Tree cut up sponge and just applying some red chalk paint all throughout both of those pieces. Allow that to dry. And then once you peel off the tape, you're going to have nice, crisp lines. Next, I got this reusable stencil off of Amazon. I'm going to be using this on the all blue piece of wood, finding a good placement for it, grabbing another Dollar Tree cut up sponge, just dabbing a small amount of white paint on my sponge and just lightly dabbing that all throughout. Peel it off carefully, allow that to dry. And then I'm using the same stencil on the top portion of the blue and striped block as well. This part is completely optional, but I like my things to look nice and weathered, so I just went around the blocks with some antique wax and then gave it a good sanding to make it look extra weathered. Go ahead and place those blocks aside. I had this small leftover Halloween sign. I'm going to be working on the back side of it, painting that with some white chalk paint, and then let that dry, and then along the edges, and then just kind of all throughout the sign. I just did a dry brush method with some brown acrylic paint, let that dry, and then gave it a good sanding. I then made this vinyl cutout using my Cricut machine, went ahead and just placed that right onto the sign. And now that we have everything put together, let's go ahead and assemble everything. So grab that sign. I'm placing my blocks on the bottom, using that Dollar Tree Fix-All adhesive glue and hot glue to place those down. And then you want to just cut off some small pieces of nautical rope. You could get this from Dollar Tree, and you're just going to glue those to the top of each of the blocks so that way they look like fireworks. And then that fireworks for 25-cent sign, you're just going to place that at the top of your wooden stick sign. Again, just using Dollar Tree Fix-All adhesive glue and hot glue to hold that into place. And then you could just put a piece of string or nautical rope as a hanger. And there you go, guys. I think this came out so adorable. I had so much fun creating this. I hope it inspires you to create your own in your own special way. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you so much, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.